And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are going to play Scandinavian Cities in the game created by iPhone Van Felix. Last updated on the 4th of May 2021. All 100,000 plus Scandinavian cities. I don't know if that's 100,000 plus cities of Scandinavia or that means population. I'm going to assume that's the cities. 10,000 plus locations. And what exactly is Scandinavia? Well, it says here Scandinavia is Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. However, it could broadly include Finland, Iceland, Faroe Islands, and Åland. So, interesting. It says it comes from the North Germanic languages, which makes sense. And if you read further down, the Sami, the influence of the Sami, the Nordic countries, the use of Nordic countries versus Scandinavia. So this might open up to some interpretation. If you're from Finland, are you Scandinavian? And if you're from Sweden, do you include Finland and Iceland as a Scandinavian? Who knows? I'd like to know and hear more from you, but I've been told numerous times that Finland is not Scandinavia. So let's get into this. We're going to do this as a 2-minute no-move challenge. It's going to be a little difficult. I'm not expecting a top score on this one. Moreover, just trying to figure out, pinpoint where we are in Scandinavia. So the play-along link will be in the description below. Hope everybody's doing well, and we're going to get right into it to see where we are in the world of Scandia or Scandinavia. So we got some it's like a building on a rock outcropping. 2013. The A, I think this is probably Sweden, so it's safe to assume. We're Sweden here. Bridge crossing something. Maritiman. Okay, it looks almost like a riverboat right there, looking north. And interesting building here, AF. Is that what that is? AF. Where I'm from, that used to be called Abercrombie and Fitch, but that I don't know if that exists anymore or not. It is definitely not the logo for it. So what am I going to say? I'm going to say we could be Gothenburg on this one. I mean, it seems like it seems like we could be Gothenburg. I'm going to guess we're Sweden. Helsingborg or Malmo is another good guess. And there we were. What a great guess. We were Gothenburg. 1,150 yards, 4,981 points. What a guess that was. Wow. Maritime using with the fleet of ships. That's what that is. And just looking in the wrong direction. But yeah, I saw like a riverboat. And I'm guessing that is something that people in Gothenburg do, is go on the riverboat, maybe have some fun. And in any case, yeah, pretty happy about that round. All right, off to the second round, and can't really make that out, unfortunately. Okay. Valentato Hankin. Guy's got an interesting shirt on. Helsing Kapakorela Kalu. So maybe we're in Helsinki here. We're probably in Helsinki with that, which then brings up the fact, Scandinavian cities. Is this a Scandinavian city? Want to hear from you. Some nice buildings. I wonder if this is an older map or newer. Let's look at the cars. I guess this is probably 2011. Yeah, so, all right. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to take a guess that we're Helsinki. The Helsinki thing. Maybe we're near in this part of Helsinki. I don't know. I'm just going to take a random guess. 1.7 miles. There we were. So there we go. We've got another correct Scandinavian city. So I'm pretty thrilled about that one. 4,952 points. Again, if you're from Sweden, would you consider Helsinki Scandinavia? That's the question. And if you're from Finland, likewise. Okay, so this person's got a nice rack on top of the car. There's an Audi, some nice cars here. There's a Chevrolet, kid with a... No, not a kid. It's probably a lady with a trucker cap backwards. There's the Google Street View. As we capture that there. Verksgata. Uh-oh. Okay, so not the clues that I really wanted. But do we go with Gothenburg? This is a Gothenburg feel for this. But we've got a Volkswagen, a Honda, a Chevy, another Volkswagen, a Suzuki, and Verksgata. That's got to be Swedish, I think, if I've got that correct. And again, this could be another city in Sweden. But looking to the southeast, probably not going to get this one right. But I'm going to guess Gothenburg again. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to go back here, but maybe we're across, or maybe we're down here somewhere near the University of Gothenburg. But could we be down in Helsingborg? We could. We could also be in Malmo here. That's where I'm thinking maybe we're in this area. But, nonetheless, I'm going to guess at that, probably lose some points. But, all right. No, not a. Okay, so we're even close on this one. This was Oslo, so got this one wrong. Third round wrong, 1,972 points. Off on that one. Gata is Norway, so I guess Gatan. Wait a minute. Well, that's what happens. You get an order round, and you could obviously say we're in Norway. And Verksgata, there we were. Hopefully do a little better on the fourth round. The makeup store. Okay, so that could be anywhere. Aldi. City living. Ooh, the sun. The taxi. Okay, so we got a green license plate, so we're probably Norway here. Maybe. There is a Dodge Caravan, a minivan, which seems prevalent, whether it's Scandinavia, Nordic countries, Finland, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this was probably lipslide.no, so we're Norway. So I'm pretty good, confident on that. We're obviously in Norway here. Now the question is, with cobblestone streets, Maybe the taxi will tell us. Bill Glass. There's a guy reading the paper, waiting to pick up somebody. About a minute to go. The easy guess would be Oslo on this one, I would assume. There's a bus stop, taxi stand, people with a lot of luggage there going someplace. And just not enough clues on this one. I'm sure it'll show up someplace. But I'm going to go look, and I'm just going to guess that we're probably Oslo. So, could be Bergen, maybe. But I think even Kristiansand, maybe we're Drammen, maybe to mix it up a little bit. Maybe we're in, well, then again, we could be in Oslo. Let's go to Oslo. I said that. Let's stick with that. I'm going to guess with 6 seconds to go, and we were 243 miles away, so we lose a lot of points in Trondheim, of all places. Not sure would have gotten that one. And let's get off to the fifth and final round. And we're definitely not going to get above 20,000 this one. That's okay. Denmark's Kunstbibliotek. So we've got a library here, the Danish National Art Library. What does that say? Selvgade branch. So where's Selvgade? It's interesting here with all these art sculptures, whatever they are. So Selvgade. Okay, so I'm not familiar with Selvgade, so we'll take a look. This could be a small town. Could be looking all day for this, and with 58 seconds. Not sure we're going to get this one. Billund, Aarhus. And when in doubt, I guess you go to maybe this is like the capital city, maybe let's go near Copenhagen and see if we can find anything. When Selvgade, as the kids are going a little crazy outside, and actually not my kids this day. 3.2 miles, there we go. So kind of salvaged the last game. What do we get? We got 18,023 points. Not the best game that I've done. Usually I try to set 20,000 as a standard, but not too bad either when it's a no move 2-minute time per round. We'll definitely do this as a moving timing round in the future, but let's get into this and see what we did here and where we went. We did go to Helsinki. We were in Sweden. We're in Norway. So we've covered the Scandinavian countries with the exception of Finland. So we're in Finland. Is it part of Scandinavia? Did include here the first round. We went off to Gothenburg, which was a fantastic guess. Crazy guess on this one. But, I think one of the clues on this one, nailed down that it was a river or a smaller body of water, was this looks like a riverboat right here. And Gothenburg, well, I see there's a style or architecture that is similar to Oslo. And I see that there's some rock, or I'm not sure what this is, what kind of stone this is, or rock. But I've seen this, and I guess it starts. I guess it's all. Honestly, it's probably all Scandinavia, right? Except for maybe not as much in Finland. Again, I don't know. Looks like we were on a bike path, by the way, which is always cool. Whether this is Scandinavia, the Nordic countries, whatever you want to call it, I like the fact that there's bikes everywhere. So this is a pretty good guess for me, all told. I do think that this is one of the best guesses I've had in a while. 1,150 yards. Round 2, we went off to Helsinki. Good clue there for that one. And they kind of went downhill for round 3 and 4 because we totally missed the one in Oslo. Hopefully you got that one. Round 4, we were in Trondheim. Was there any clues on this? I don't know. I got the right country. So 4 or 5 on this one, picking the right country. This one with Trondheim, honestly, Trondheim for me. Well, were there any clues? Looking back on it, I don't see anything that would point to Trondheim. So let me know if you got that one. I just noticed these people here having a nice coffee or dinner or lunch or brunch or whatever, and they were a little bothered by maybe this guy walking with a backpack or something. Who knows? But this is September 2010. That's the other thing. So hopefully you beat me in this game. Hopefully you had a great game. 18,023. One of my lower scores of late, but nonetheless, probably about to be expected in a Scandinavian game. So again, want to know, to our friends in Finland, are you considered Scandinavian? And to our friends in Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, would you consider Finland Scandinavian? Would you consider Iceland Scandinavian or the Faroe Islands? Comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts on that. And also, if you've been to one of these locations, have you been to Trondheim, Oslo, Gothenburg, Copenhagen, or Helsinki? Comment down below. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, cheers.